Don't do it for her, as she is only a reflection of you. You should attract her instead. We know she wants a good man, but we need to be careful when we define what a good man is, so we don't fall into a trap of a nice guy. A man who can start a war if required is considered dangerous. Yet every superhero or action movie features a man who is capable of immense violence, but who chooses to utilize it for good. He is a monster, but a tamed monster. This is the distinction between a dangerous individual and a lunatic. According to Dr. Jordan Peterson, a good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control. A harmless man is not a good man. If you are a dangerous man who uses it for good, she will naturally choose you over anyone else. Those considered insane are the ones that embody animalistic behavior without any control. It runs uncontrolled, wreaking havoc. Dangerous, yet a good man holds his animal on a leash. On the other hand, a man that poses no threat holds no virtue. He is considered harmless and powerless to do anything. History has proved harmless men bottle their anger, and if they somehow get to a position of power, they will release their anger on humanity. A harmless man is often someone who is repressed and lacks masculinity. When such man is given an opportunity, he will vent his hatred and cause destruction. Women love men wild and dangerous, but also tamed and contained. Finding such a hazardous man is in her DNA, since he guarantees survival and provides strong genes. However, the bad boys of today are mainly criminals, making them the worst kind of dangerous men, and not a good choice. This, to a certain extent, has caused such guys to permanently scar women in their teenage phase. In particular, at a young age, she is biologically predisposed to respond to a destructive man. But as soon as a woman reaches adulthood, she will reject such a man and opt for a financially secure partner. However, not for long if he is a weak-willed man. That is not a compromise she is content with. Nobody really likes Mr. Nice Guy. It's important to emphasize the fact that a man's survival lies in his masculinity, not the femininity and harmlessness that the modern world is preaching today. Remember, this is not intended to condemn good men or to try to bring out their animalistic side. But suppressing men to act nice and harmless is making society alienate masculinity as if it were some sort of curse. Being harmless doesn't make a good man. If a man is too weak to ensure his needs are met, it doesn't make him a supporter of peace. When there is no other option, a man should be capable of enforcing peace. When a woman manipulates dangerous men, it gives her a strong sense of power and authority she loves. Let's face it, these men speak to the submissive part of a woman. But the question remains, in today's environment, what constitutes a dangerous man? It can be expressed in a variety of ways, but one thing is certain. This is a guy with the courage to stand up for his principles and who never gives in the sense that he won't take a pounding and just sit there like a good kid. A manly man who is unrepentant is dangerous. I would say that learning to fight is a terrific way to feel secure and embody this dangerous aspect of yourself, as you can punch when the need arises. Think of it this way. Countless times in movies, we have seen a man being beaten to death by a much stronger opponent, but he always gets back up. This man is dangerous, and eventually, his adversaries conclude that they are powerless to stop him. You become so tenacious, and your eyes exhibit such a ferocious animalistic will to succeed that even your more strong adversary is frightened of you, as though you were coming for their soul. This man thrives in conflict and adversity. He begins to embrace suffering and feel good about it. This is an obvious example of a man who is mentally strong, because even when the odds are stacked against him, he refuses to give up, and when he succeeds, he controls his ego and doesn't try to destroy his rivals. This is what it means to have an indestructible soul. Now, if you have a weak mind, you'll let the animal govern you. But if your mind is strong, you'll use the beast to dominate your adversaries and prevail in every conflict. She has tamed an untamable animal. which is why women enjoy defeating such men. The man is completely aware that everything she does is motivated by love, and she will pay a price if she abuses that love. However, a woman desires such a guy, and you aspire to be such a man for your own good. When you unite the beast inside you with the masculinity that was given to you by God, you reach the heights of manhood and true alpha status. This power is used to create mayhem by the animalistic men who abuse it. To feed their egos, they take on numerous women. This has a negative impact on both their souls and their ability to be dangerous. Using your authority to make your supremacy known, before using it for the benefit of others, is what Dr. Jordan Peterson recommends. When you have the option to eliminate someone but choose not to do so, this is referred to as being moral. Women find a harmless man unattractive because he cannot demolish anyone. As a result, his virtue will constantly be questioned, as he is labeled as powerless. There are many ways to define power, almost as many as there are benefits of being prepared. Knowing martial arts, having financial freedom, holding political authority, or doing anything that puts you in the lead is what puts you in a position of power. A dangerous guy knows that there will be consequences for people who mess with him. Choose your path and pursue it with all of your might. Always maintain a manly perspective, and give it your best at life, as you are here for a reason. Your whole life led you to this moment. You are ready to take on the world. I will show you how. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. I just started posting, and starting next week, I'm going to post some of the best videos on the entire internet. I have huge plans for the channel, and I really appreciate your support. If this channel blows up in the future, you might want to like the video and comment now to prove you were here when it first started. Thank you for watching.